Coming at you from the OLR podcast studio.
It's really more of a basement.
Coming to you from the OLR basement studio.
But it's still a podcast.
Coming to you from the podcast basement studio.
Yeah, but you still need to say OLR.
Coming to you from the OLR podcast basement studio.
Oh, that's way too many words.
Coming at you.
That's not enough. You still need to say OLR.
Let's just start. It's OLR.
Let's just wait for the podcast.
Wait for the podcast, he said.
Me and Lucas have
So what I was saying is that the older I get, the more I hate your guts.
I think a lot of people do.
And I don't, but I do. You know, it's at the same time.
I think I'm very.
It's like a love you suck relationship.
I think I'm very misunderstood. The people that don't like
I don't
me,
misunderstand you.
you don't. You
I
don't.
get you.
You know,
I know you.
like when I'm being a prick, you're like Lucas, is like that's Dustin being
That's- I say no.
self-absorbed.
That's Dustin.
You don't mean it. Don't mean it's just how he is.
He don't mean anything by it. That's just Dustin being Dustin.
It is. Yep. No, the people. There's a lot of people that don't like me, but they don't even have reasons. Sometimes I
Right.
rub people the wrong way, and I hate that I rub people the wrong way. I talked to a guy today, and I was telling him one time a guy said something smart to me, and I didn't even mean what I said back to the guy, but I wasn't gonna let him get the best of me.
Mm-hmm.
I say stuff I don't mean sometimes in a really dry.
Real quick way. My wife and my brother tonight were having a conversation. My wife said, "Is it hard for you to tell sometimes if he's serious or if he's joking?"
Talking about you.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
And I was
hoping
my
your
brother
wife-
goes, yeah, I can't tell sometimes. I don't know. I said, no, it's just how I am, I guess.
Does it get? Yeah. And Waylon does it, and I say, "Stop that." He's like, "Well, I'm just like you." And I was like, "It's the worst trait, literally, I have."
Yeah, don't pick that one.
It's the worst.
Yeah, there's some you can emulate, not that one.
I can't think of how many people I've rubbed the wrong way in the last 35 years, starting by calling the butcher at Airborne Springs a son of a bitch when I was 3 years old. That started
For 32 years, it's been down.
the ugly trend of saying stuff I didn't mean, even though I probably did mean to call the butcher a son of a bitch for playing the little piggy went to the market with me. You know? I wasn't feeling you, butcher. Trying to talk to my grandma.
I was I was getting a sandwich down at Melvin's one day this week. I said I'd like to have a bologna and cheese sandwich. She waited. She said, "Did you say you'd like to have a bologna and cheese sandwich?" I said, "That's what I said the first time." I said, "Are you playing a joke on me, or is this what are we doing here?" She goes, "I just didn't hear you." I said, "You must have heard me because you repeated it."
You
back to
actually
me."
did just
Yeah.
say exactly what I said.
You repeated it back to me.
Yeah, you wasn't listening.
Yeah. She said, "I'm sorry." I said, "I'm just joking. You need to just settle down a little bit. It's okay. I didn't mean anything by it."
It's funny that we talk about this because I just left a school function. I'm thinking sometimes people give you sideways looks and like,
Yeah.
what did I do to this guy? What did I do to him? What did I do to her? And you're sitting there thinking, it's probably something you said that you didn't mean. And I said, Dustin, and I self-consciously try to work on this, Lucas.
Mhm.
I really, really do. There are people in this world given that don't like me, and they have reasons
Right.
for whatever reasons, whatever.
They have a reason.
Yeah,
Right.
and I get it. Like if a person, I say, well, I get it.
Right.
I get it. We don't like each other for whatever reason over time.
Mhm.
I try to get along with everybody. Now, as I get older, if somebody doesn't like me for a stupid reason, I care less. You know, as you get
Mhm.
older, like, well, who gives a shit? Why do they? Okay, they don't have a reason.
Right.
And sometimes I'm like, well, maybe I said something, and I beat myself up over it. So sometimes I do when I think there's a possibility because I don't mean to come off so cocky acting sometimes about stuff, but it's just maybe it is just me. Is all I'm saying. Maybe
My old boss told
Good
me.
Lord,
My old boss told me one time. He said, "You're way too direct when you're talking."
that is for sure.
I said, "I don't know how else to get my point across." He goes,
Mhm.
"We'll find some other way. I don't know what it is." He said, "But it's not this way." I said,
Yeah,
all right. You know, talking about people that probably have a reason to be mad at you. I was at a dollar store one time, a long time ago, and I was still in college, and there was a guy standing behind me at the dollar store, and I could, you know, how you can feel somebody kind of stink eyeing you and, breathing real hard and heavy. And you know that you haven't done anything in the last few minutes that would warrant that. So it's something old. And I turned around and looked at the guy. I had no idea who he was. But he looked at me like he expected me to know who he was. I said, look, bud, I can tell by your response to me looking at you that I've done something to you. I said, and all I can tell you is I apologize. I don't know what it was. I don't know when I done it. I'm sure I did, though. Whatever you're feeling right now, I promise you, I understand. I don't like it that I done it, but I was also probably drinking when it happened. And all I can tell you is I'm sorry and hope you accept it. He goes, and then I just paid for my stuff and walked out. I said, see you later, bud. And it walked on out the door. I have to believe it happened at 497 West 3rd Street.
Good possibility.
Yeah. Apartment 11.
I probably should. Yeah. Apartment 6 was laid back.
Yeah.
You had James in there.
Yeah.
Pedophiling. Yeah.
We love you, James.
He don't listen.
Yeah.
I've heard your stories for years. No.
That's true.
Love him too. Actually, man, there's an incident happened one time. I was at an establishment. I'm debating whether to tell this or not. It's just like, no, I'm not gonna tell it. I'll tell you in a minute. But it's but it was something that I just went through, love tapping people on the way to the dance floor.
Right.
I wasn't dancing, but I was love tapping.
On the way.
Okay, I'm gonna give a very vague story of this because I don't want to be people look down.
This is pretty early in our career of college, I'd have to imagine.
No, this was
last week.
Unfortunately not too many years ago. It's been several.
Right.
But I was given love taps.
Right. On the way.
To
random people.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Tapped a girl.
Right.
With Lindsay in tow with me.
Right.
It wasn't and dude asked
So
me,
this wasn't you picking people out. This was just randomness happened.
Yeah, I was having way too much fun.
Right.
Way too much fun.
Uh-huh.
Didn't really even know old boy was in the world.
Right.
And just bam, bam, bam. Just smacking people on the way, tapping. And then a boy says, "Did you just tap my girlfriend?" I said, "No, I didn't." Wholeheartedly looked this man in the face.
Lied to him.
Thought I was telling him the truth.
Right.
Thought I did.
Right.
He said, "DK, did you just?" And I said, "No, man, I didn't."
Yeah. For sure, that didn't happen.
Yeah. Didn't know it.
Yeah.
That's when you. And then, so his brother-in-law came, which is a buddy of mine. He's like, "I'm leaving." Blah blah blah. He's fired up. He's ready to fight these people. And I said, "What happened?" Well, somebody was hitting on his old lady or whatever. And so I was like, "Well, that's
oh hell, let's go get him."
I'm really,
I'm pissed. Let's fight that son of a
piece
bitch.
of shit. And I was, and I'm walking around this subject pretty delicately because I don't want anybody to be mad.
Right.
But at the same time, I've been misunderstood about this story for a long time.
Right.
Old boy thinking I was really trying to hit on his girl.
Right.
Right?
Uh-huh.
So I was like, well, that's messed up. All right, man, well, good luck. See you later. Then I find out what happened.
Yeah.
I went, it was me. Oh, it was me.
I did that.
I'm lucky I have two eyes that open this morning.
Yeah.
Okay. So I asked our big tall buddy.
Yeah.
And I said, "Did I tap her on the way? Did I touch her?" He's like, "You grabbed me and Van Eric both on the butt."
Mm-hmm.
Along with about two other guys smacking butt on the way.
Right.
Don't think it was anything intentional.
Right. Probably wasn't directed. It was actually early progressive decay is what it was. Because you don't see gender. You didn't see gender at that point.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it was just
didn't see a lot.
ass smacks for everybody.
I don't miss those days. I don't remember waking up.
I don't
my movements.
I don't miss waking up with a headache.
Yeah.
With that taste in your mouth going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a bad feeling.
Yeah.
I've only woke up like that once in the last couple of years. I had too much fun at the NFL draft. We'll admit that. Had too much fun.
Yeah.
Woke up at the Hilton hurting. But other than that, it ain't my lifestyle. It's not for me anymore. That kind. I mean, like I'll have still love a good cold beer, but hangovers, man, they ain't fun in your 30s.
No.
Hank Jr. knew what was up when he said hangovers hurt more than they used to.
Yeah. I've not had one in a long time, and I don't want one. I'll be all right if I never have one again. Not to say that I won't, but
Let's hope not.
yeah.
Let's hope not.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't, but oof, I don't miss them.
So as I'm talking myself into being more humble and not saying things that
I told a guy that I'd gotten more humble one time, and his response to me was, "Are you sure that if you call yourself humble, that you're actually very humble?"
I stumble up on a trainer's. There's a trainer. I will say this and again,
Like trainer being a last name or like a fitness trainer?
like a fitness trainer,
Okay.
sports trainer. Again, walking very delicately around because if I'm not too vague,
Right.
if I'm not vague enough, people might know
Right.
who I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So this cat sits in his. Again, he takes selfie videos of himself
Right.
all the time, talking about the struggle and how hard he works to get where he's at, training his athletes
Right.
and everything. And he's like, guys, I come from this and I come from that, and I'm trying to get my name out there, and it's just all this. I'm being so humble right now and being like admitting like that you guys have given me all this business and these kids work for me, blah, blah, blah. And it's just, I'm so humble. I'm like, dude, you're 342 into a selfie video right now talking about how great you are. You're not humble.
That's not humble. That's not humble.
That's the humility is not your strong point, kid. like, you know,
Yeah.
if you did 30-second of this on Instagram and said, guys, great
Thank
training
you.
session today. Much love. Thank you, parents. Thank you, kids.
I'm
Y'all
out.
are awesome. Appreciate y'all helping me get my name out there.
Yeah.
When you tell me how hard you work,
How hard you work to make sure these kids are good, and how great that your program is, and how humble you are.
Yeah.
You ain't.
you ain't humble,
You
kid.
ain't. You ain't.
That is right, though.
That is right. It's not.
Somebody's like, oh, it's just very humbling. It's a humbling thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go on now.
Now, somebody saying that was humbling is one thing. Somebody saying I'm very humble, it's a little different.
Yeah, are you?
Are you really?
Are you really?
I just got one question. Are you though? Are you though? Saying it like that. Are you though?
Not to say, hey,
Not to say that you're not, but I'm just saying, are you though?
and look, I'm not throwing stones here. I know damn well I've probably tried to put us over on social media before and talk about, hey man, very proud of. But you know what? I went back and listened to our Mike Keith interviews and stuff, and I was like, hey, I'll always be forever indebted to Mike coming on, being with a little peon like me.
Uh-huh.
I feel like we always put over our guests, so maybe you weren't that bad. But I still know we put on. You know, you look at social media and you know I post stuff and. You know, I know there's y'all's out there, and you know, some people only follow you just to make fun of your stuff. Thank you for following. Like that one douchebag in Cookville that time. He's like, "Hey, man, you got to be the neediest person I know." I'm like, "Oh yeah, well, thanks for the follow."
Yeah. I follow. I have a burner account that on Instagram that I follow you on.
It's called The Real Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and so if you go down through there and look at all the mean comments, all those are me just
Yeah.
posting mean comments.
Oh, nobody says them, but hey, you know what?
I'm going to start.
In
I'm going
hindsight-
back. I'm going back to social media
Yeah,
just to.
I want one. I want a burner account
Yeah.
because there is certain times.
How big how fragile is Kevin Durant's ego that he had,
You know,
and the best player
in the world,
possibly in the NBA right now,
fighting with 12-year-olds on social media.
mad at 12-year-olds.
You know what cracks me up? He you know, he's out in San Francisco.
Right.
Media is not that tough in San Francisco,
I
I'd
wouldn't
imagine. Kyrie Irving was in Boston, which Boston's got some good sports media. But came from
And some people with some very strong opinions
yeah.
in Boston.
But I mean, overall though,
Mm-hmm.
Boston media, it's tougher on you than what Cleveland was, where you
Right.
came from. And these guys are going to decide they're going to get together and play in New York, the toughest market in the world for media. I'm like, how are they? Like, how many burner accounts are they going to have this season
Yeah.
playing for the Nets?
They ain't going to make it.
It's funny. So
Y'all ain't going to make it.
hindsight, though, you know what? I almost respect the guy that dogged me out at the bar for being needy more than I do people that do it behind your back.
Oh wow.
You know what?
You know what I decided? It's not. It's literally none of my business what somebody else's opinion
Yeah.
of me is. It does. It just
It's
none of my business.
It's just too time consuming. Really.
Well, it's not even.
I'm saying if you let it be, if you let it worry you to death,
yeah, it
who
would
cares,
be.
really?
It would be. Yeah, it's just none of my
it
business.
used to eat me up a lot. Now it's just kind of like, okay, well, good for you.
Yeah.
But it's, a little bit I think about it because Lindsay sent me a picture of one she had on her phone of me. It's a picture of me sitting there that she took of me last football season.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I've got a funny caption for this, but if I post a picture of me sitting there, first off, it's me holding a beer.
Right.
And I struggle with Instagram posting anything with a beer because there's like 25 kids that follow me from
Right.
middle school or high school. I'm like, man, this is not sending a good message. When I'm posting a picture with a beer in it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, damn it, everybody's grannies and teachers I done ruined Facebook.
Yeah, I would say post it on Facebook if you post it anywhere because
no kids
who
are
cares?
on. No kids are on Facebook. Yeah. I would rather let my bosses or my high school teachers see me drinking a beer before I would these kids.
Right.
Kids are impressionable.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that they don't go home and their parents don't do it in front of them, but I don't know.
Right, they might not.
Most of them do.
Yeah, some do.
I think a lot of them do.
Right.
So I don't want to. I don't know if I think about that more, and I think, man, I got a really funny caption for this. It was just me at a Titans game. It's funny.
Speaking of a picture, Kara showed me a picture before we started tonight.
Uh-huh.
It's at your wedding.
Yeah.
It's you and I at your wedding. And it popped up in her memories today, I guess. Is that something that's popped up in yours recently? Do you have an anniversary coming up real soon?
No, it's in June.
So that must have been what it was. Maybe it just come up.
Oh, yeah, we did just happen to have June, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not too long ago, yeah.
Yeah. So there's a picture of you and I standing there in our suits. I forgot how bad they fit.
Yeah, it was so bad.
It was so bad.
Oh, my tuxes were so ghetto.
I wish you could pull that picture up and post it somehow because I want everybody to see the pants that I had on.
Dude, they were like Casey Hagen style.
They were so big. I was like, if they would have flared out the bottom, you would have thought I was in bell bottoms. They looked a lot like Jinko jeans.
Well, I don't even know, like the dude that rented our tuxes, God rest his soul. Like, I didn't even have to, I don't think some people even returned theirs, and he didn't even know. Looking back at it, go ahead.
Where was it at that we rented your tuxes
in
from?
Cookeville.
Up there on the square?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll ask you the rest of this later. That guy, I talked to that guy not too long ago. Is he still alive?
He just passed away.
I would say it must have been recently. So I'll leave the rest of the comments. I didn't know he'd passed.
He was a character.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, he's a super nice guy. He come down to the shop one time. Brought his grandson down there to the shop one time.
Well, he's a character, man.
Yeah.
But he, looking back at it, I was in your wedding, Cucumber's wedding, Elliot, AJ, Brad, Godwin. I don't know. Been in a few.
Right.
Van Eric's. Been in some nice tuxes.
Yeah.
Like Godwin had me in a suit that cost $150, but it was nice.
Right.
And I was like, man, can I buy this? I want to wear this to somebody's funeral.
Somebody else? I want to wear this again.
Yes. And mine, so ridiculous. The bridesmaids' dresses were nice. They were that nice, pretty blue, and that's what color you're.
I'll say I had some blue
Shit wasn't
on.
fitting right though.
It didn't. My sister said
it was like a FUBU. I think South Pole actually was the brand of the suit that we wore.
My sister's into fashion and does dresses and sewing and stuff. I said, hey, check this out. Would you let somebody leave in a suit that fit like this? She goes, oh my God, you look like a big box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody in my wedding that looked good. I don't know. Facebook changed where you can't find people's photos as often. I was just trying to find it, and I can't, but I will before we leave here.
Yeah.
Remind me when we get done. I'll pull it up and post it.
If you can't find it, I'll get Kara to send it to you.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Every one of us. I'm like, this is the picture that is going to last forever. It's like, well, we have to put it on our,
Right.
It's not good.
It was
big,
funny.
Baggy.
Yeah, it was baggy.
And the bad thing was my pants broke. If you remember
That's right.
that.
Didn't you have somebody else's pants?
No, I had my pants, but it was
Uh-huh.
10 minutes before we were getting ready to walk down the
Yeah.
aisle, and my button breaks.
That's right.
I'm out there taking a leak,
Uh-huh.
and my button breaks, and so I have to get like a straight pin
Yeah, that's
or
right.
something. So they're like,
Yeah.
you know how girls try to be cute on the ball court and they roll over the top of their shorts to make their shorts shorter?
Yeah.
I kind of did that with my tux that day.
Yeah.
Like I was tucked
Yeah.
in with a rolled over
Yeah.
waistline with my stuff with my straight pipe. I said my straight,
With his straight piped.
it was a straight pipe almost.
Uh-huh.
So
Huh. It was hot that day too.
it's
wasn't
hot.
It was real
June.
hot.
It was June.
It was June.
You know how June in Tennessee gets. I
Yeah.
go to bed. I never finished the humbling thing.
We got to be done with it, surely.
I thought, I was going somewhere with. I just literally while I was on the Nimrod, I was thinking of it.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like I said, I was talking to myself, Dustin, you got to do better.
Right.
I made it all the way to the dollar store before I finally said, boy, it'd be hard. I said, there's more dollar stores you don't see clerks that they're smoking in front of them than you do that don't. Never seen the girl in my life. She just there smoking.
You had it. You had it all the way from your house to the dollar store and lost it.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah.
Nimrod.
Nimrod, yeah. Oh, from Nimrod
So
to the dollar
anybody
store.
that don't know where the Nimrod's at, 5 minutes.
Yeah, not far.
Not even 5, probably. But the girl was just hotboxing the hell out of her cigarette out
Oh,
there,
yeah.
you know, and I went,
Yeah.
I said, boy, you just see more dollar stores where clerks don't smoke or do smoke than they do or something.
don't,
you know, I
right.
said it so fast, I don't
Yeah.
even know because literally every dollar store I know, there's always somebody out there smoking it.
Yeah.
And it looks tacky, looks bad. Your employees are right in the front giving you secondhand smoke. Same deal. I walked up to Gainesboro one time. There's about 3 of them outside smoking. I said, "You mean check myself out or what?"
I was literally about to tell that, not on you, on me. I was down there the other day and I walked in, got a pack of water and set it on the counter. When I walked in, one of them was standing outside smoking a cigarette, and I stood there and waited around for just a second and looked around. Walked outside and I said, "You want me to do this, or are you going to come help me?"
See, it's a prick. It's a prick move.
And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." I said, "Don't be. I know it's a surprise that. I know it's a surprise what I was about to do in there. So I mean, I get it." She goes, "No, you're just quicker than what I thought." I said, "Oh, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, come on."
Well, you didn't know if I was getting gum or what.
Right?
Or,
Yeah, I thought. I said, "Yeah, what I wanted was right at the counter." So I just kind of
it's
got
whatever.
it turned around.
It's what- You're a sorry ass worker, really.
I mean, whatever you want to do, but I'm sure there was another one in there somewhere.
Are you hungry?
No. You know what I would like though? Something salty.
Like nuts?
I wasn't going there.
It's the first thing I think of when I think of salty.
I guarantee you that's the first thing you think of.
Why would you think that about me? I'm not a nut guy.
You are though.
Am I?
Mm-hmm.
The guy that sits on people's chests for a living, makes homoerotic comments week after
You are?
week in here. You.
You are. You just said.
I said the guy.
Yeah.
I said you're the guy.
You said me, the guy who sits on people's chests for a living.
Yeah, well, I did say that. You're
Yeah.
right. But I said me.
Yeah.
It was more of like a me question mark. You're the guy, but okay, I left out
but
the
you
you're.
didn't say the your part. You said me
Anybody that subscribes to this,
Pause.
which is
The
free,
guy.
it's free to subscribe.
on
the way,
any
tell
place
your
that you get your
friends.
podcast.
Yep. So
Any place podcast.
everybody else would know you're the guy that jujitsu's.
Mm-hmm. But you said.
You're the guy that's been making homoerotic references lately.
But you said you were.
I know. Yeah. Yeah. I
I'm just
did.
saying you did it.
So nuts are off the table.
Yeah.
What if I told you our loyal listener, Kristen Heflin, had said
Possibly the most loyal of listeners.
there is no way.
To sit and
Remember that time you said Randy Cherry found our podcast and like binge listened to it?
yeah, he didn't do it like this.
There was like 30 episodes at the time when
Yeah.
Randy or 20. This girl is caught up on 1 through whatever in the hell we're on.
Like 100 and
12, 13.
13.
I don't know where we're at. She works 10 hours a day for her own cleaning service, and she
And-
does nothing but listen to us.
God bless you. God bless you.
Your friends in real life must suck.
and
Because if you can listen to our stupid asses for that many hours a day.
and I apologize that your friends are so bad that you have to listen to us.
Jesus Christ.
I wished you had better ones.
You
We're
know,
glad to have you. For
if,
sure.
If somebody's going to talk about the humble part of it, I listen to me and I cringe. Like sometimes
I listen to Dustin and I cringe all the time.
Absolutely, I get worse as I get older. I'm like the
Yeah,
I'm like
you
the
do.
drunk old Ric Flair. Like you're just
Yeah.
like, at one
Yeah.
time you had a glory time.
I mean, right on the nose. You're
Yeah,
right on it now.
That's it. Shut up.
Head of the nail.
I used to say, tell my dad, I'm like, come on.
Anytime.
Hit the story.
Get to it.
I'm like the Geico commercial, the DirecTV commercial days where you say you can't help being your parents and stuff like it takes me 35 minutes to tell a story. I listen to the podcast, you know what I hit? Every time I tell a story, I hit
Fast
15
forward.
seconds.
Give me.
Probably what she's been doing. But anyway, at some point in some episode long ago, we have talked about food, and she talked about the Oreos
Yeah.
versus the shit in the chocolate cookie with the generic cream in the middle.
Yeah.
That Lindsay insists on buying.
Yeah.
When the Oreos are $1.50 more on the shelf.
But they're right
covered
there,
it.
too.
They're right there.
You ain't got to walk far to get them.
Oreos $2.25. Generic cream,
I mean,
cardboard cream,
you
$1.15.
can get mega stuffed Oreos in the regular pack for $3.23.
Yeah.
They're right there.
We can afford it. We can afford it.
$3.23 versus $2.73. Let's go ahead and throw that 50 cents on the Barbie.
At some point, we talked about chips.
Yeah,
Do you remember our stance on chips?
we like them.
I guess we do.
Yeah.
We like them good enough that she said, if you think the Ripples versus Lay's, I still stand on the best two chips in the history of the world, barbecue Lay's and Cool Ranch Doritos. When I was a fat little shit in like 5th grade, watching Billy Madison and Orlando Magic games, I would take my Hot Pocket, double stuffed pepperoni, put Cool Ranch Doritos, break them up and stuff them inside my Hot Pocket. It was the shit. What? Did you pause this?
No, I didn't. I was just making sure it didn't. Did you think I had to cut that out because I didn't want everybody to know you're such a fat?
No, I was a fat kid with a bad haircut and big glasses and silk shirts and just everything wrong. Anything wrong that could go wrong with elementary school.
That's
hit
a
me.
hard time. It's just a hard time.
I'm just so glad I got braces later.
Yeah.
I got braces when I was fat and I shaved my head like constantly. You know, I
Yeah.
went from that big Randy Birdwell feathered hair
Yeah.
to looking like the fat Don Johnson in 5th grade to like I'm gonna go like Remy on Higher Learning and look like a damn Nazi and just white supremacist and shave my head in 6th grade. One time in 7th grade, my mom used to shave my hair some, and I was like, "Mom, come on, I'm cooking." So I took the trimmers. I was like, "How hard can this be?" You put a guard on it.
And just go at it.
Nah, it looked like I'd had nerve problems. My hair was just falling out in patches.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you do that?
How'd you mess it up?
But I had to come bald the next day to school. You remember that when I was in 7th grade?
No, I
You
don't.
were too busy being a 6th grade loser, probably, because you weren't hanging with.
I was,
I was probably hanging with your brother with his mullet.
good callback.
Yeah.
He had one before they were cool.
Yeah. Well, he just
Hey,
went through.
after they were cool, then before they were cool,
Yeah.
he had one.
Him and Tracy Lawrence. They were the only two.
That may have been why he had it. It's about the same time.
Well, I don't know why he wouldn't. Anyway,
Anyway.
sorry, Curtis.
That's one of
I
those-
just completely threw you-
That was also one of those 35-minute stories to get to the chips.
So she got my address.
Yeah.
You can tell. I promised to send her a poster and a T-shirt like 6 months ago.
Yeah. We're not good.
We're
at
not
stuff
good
like
at that. Well, I promise, girl, your stuff is
But
coming.
for this,
She sent 4 bags of chips, and I apologize, Lucas. It's sitting on the floor since
because I count
Last
3 bags of chips.
yeah. And Lindsay said, "All right, I give you your chance." She said, "There's a Louisiana hot sauce style chip,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna try it."
Yeah.
And it was good.
And she ain't giving it up.
So-
Or she eat all of them.
We were supposed to put it in a little baggie and send it on, and she dropped the ball on that. So I thought it was in here, but it's not. So these are rippled kitchen cooked chips. We got regular rippled chips.
Now, these are the ones she said we ain't had anything until we've had
Yeah.
these.
She said they're made there, so anytime if we like these, she's our hookup. Here's classic potato chips.
People are going to love us eating on air, but I'm going to do it.
Here's my. I think I'm gonna love these smoky sweet barbecue. Here's the. Oh shit. 16-ounce Miller Lite got in there.
How'd that happen, guy?
How'd that happen?
How'd that happen, guy?
Hey, look here.
Did Kristen send that with you?
Did you send a 16-ounce aluminum bottle Miller Lite?
That's still cold?
That's
Man,
weird.
how'd she do
How the
that?
hell did it stay cold in July?
How'd she do that?
From
Man.
Illinois to Tennessee, that Miller Lite stayed so cold.
Bam.
I wonder if it has got a born-on date on it.
Listen.
All right, which one you trying?
These are the rippled ones. I'm going to try to crunch off microphone.
Good chip.
Pretty good.
It's a good chip.
It's not bad.
I hate that you didn't try the Louisiana hot sauce.
I'm kind of mad at that, too, because the one that I really want to try
yeah.
is the Louisiana hot sauce one.
Yeah, it's
The rippled ones are pretty good.
You can
I've got to say, much better than a rippled Lay's.
Yeah.
This is the
it's original.
This is original.
Here, living with Van Erich Short for 6 months. I was like, close your damn mouth.
Yeah, I bet that worked with Van Erich. Yeah.
Worst gas I've ever seen this side of James Hatcher.
Oof.
Both them boys need colonoscopies.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's something wrong. Oh, boy. Now this is the smoky sweet barbecue.
First off, did you like the classic
Right
or the
there's,
rippled Buster?
I like the rippled much better. Now, this is where they're earning their paycheck right here.
Yeah, this is one I was looking forward to. That's why I saved it to last.
Yeah. Right there's where they're earning their paycheck.
Hell yeah.
$3.99. I'd give $4 for it. That's pretty good right there.
It is good. How bad is it?
I'm glad everybody tuned in for our lunch break.
How about just screwing your diet up?
Not too bad.
Ralph Macchio.
Not too bad. That's pretty good right there, though.
I called you Ralph Macchio because, the Karate Kid.
I get it. No, I got it. It just wasn't good.
No. We have 20-year-olds kids that didn't listen,
Oh, yeah.
so they may not know who it was.
Kitchen Cooked.
Kristen, you hit the nail on the head.
Right in Farmington, Illinois. Made by Kitchen Cooked Incorporated.
Can I have the chips back?
No.
Those right there in particular?
Well, need to send her a beer koozie, too.
Well, I can't find one.
Okay. Well, I probably got one down here in the basement.
We give them all away at the Andrew Pope or at the
Oh,
Cody
yeah.
Canada.
Well, if I can find mine, it's all yours, Kristen. Thank you very much. Them are very good.
I don't think she would mind me reading this. Lucas, I promised. Yeah, thank you for the chips. I'll get you your poster and your T-shirt this week. I promise. I'll go to the post office. I'm off. I took off. July killed me. It took them off.
I wondered what happened into the fiscal year.
In the fiscal year that kills through July, we wake
And
up
then
August 1st.
nothing.
We're like, I have no work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I'm taking off then.
Yeah, I'll not be here then.
I feel so refreshed today. Can you tell?
Yeah.
I got a little extra
you look
bounce in my
good. Yeah.
step.
Yeah.
If I jumped right now, I could probably touch the net on the 8-foot rim.
No, you couldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I can touch the net.
On Camden's
On a 10-foot goal, I can stand on my left foot and touch the net, but if I jump, I can't touch it anymore. Does that make sense?
No.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't make sense. I don't get it. It's like my feet just fall out from under me. I can't even jump anymore.
Well, if we lost any listeners about our Ani J Cache, Ashk, said Johnny Cash and Piglet.
Oh, okay.
Piglet still a thing, reckon? It's Carney talk for Riz Asslers.
Carney talk is that.
Pig Latin, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard I was backstage.
There's a real Carney talk though.
I was backstage at a wrestling show one time, and they were talking and they were like, "That's Kiz Arnie." I'm like, "That's Pig Latin, Miss Judy's class, you dipshit."
Yeah.
That's nothing. Miss Wendy
Yeah.
taught me that. So we promised a long time ago we would never ever say the words Johnny Cash is overrated again.
Yeah, and you've
No, I
mentioned his name twice and then said it again, but you said it in reference right there.
yeah, I didn't say it.
I mean, right then you did. though.
Kristen Heflin said, "I'm 100% with you on Johnny
Hold
Cash."
on. Hold on now. We just got her. We don't need to send any hate her way, so take her name out of it.
Okay, are you going to edit that?
No.
Okay.
Just get ready, Kristen.
She says, in quotation marks, I need to air quote that, or are you just gonna?
I'll just take it.
Is this understood that I'm reading a quote from her?
I mean, you already said our quote, so.
You literally nailed every point. He died my freshman year, and thanks to MTV, every country kid, prep, jock, goth, nerd, and everyone in between was wearing the infamous T-shirt for the whole school year and only knew his cover of Hurt and God's Gonna Cut You Down. I said, I'm pretty accurate, Kristen. She said, you really are. Yeah.
I just figured out how old she is, too.
Yeah. So, your point, his catalog versus Waylon Hank Jr. or anyone else is spot on, toe for toe against them. He doesn't hold a candle. Not saying he's horrid, but he's just not up there. And he did talk his lyrics more than anything. Like, look, we make fun of all these pop country guys. Like, oh, well, Sam Hunt talks through his songs. Oh, well, the biggest badass in black did too. What? Maybe Sam Hunt ain't that bad if Johnny Cash talks through his songs. One piece at a time.
I'm not even looking at you because
you don't want to get the heat.
I don't want it. I don't want it.
He couldn't change the damn strings in Hank Jr.'s Telecaster.
Yeah.
My grandpa even said, I told grandpa this story today. He goes, "What's wrong with you?" He said, Johnny Cash was pretty good. I said, he was really good. But you know what? Even after she said, just a couple more follow-up things. She said, thank you for making fun of every white girl for their bachelorette parties.
Yeah.
She said, oh my God, I just had to pull over laughing so hard. You know, I appreciate her giving us some input. You know, we always beg our listeners for, what's your favorite part of the show? And sometimes I get it. Text. She's pretty consistent with it. I said, what part was you laughing about? She goes, missile tits. I said, that was pretty fun.
That was a good one.
A
good one.
I was with a friend of mine this week. He's from Harmony Springs, and he may be a doctor.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, man, I'm just catching up on the podcast. And, man, I've been wanting to say it for a long time. I'm 100% with you on Johnny Cash. He said, man, most overrated motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
Uh-huh.
He ain't good. He said, everybody says George Jones is the greatest country music. Dude, Waylon Jennings is the greatest country singer ever. He said, I was in the gym thinking, listening to y'all, blah, blah, blah. So what you just looked up, so those two people, I'm just saying, there's more of us, okay? I deflected all the heat for everybody, but there's more of us, in my opinion. Nobody just says it out loud. Nobody's got a third-rate podcast here that they can proclaim it on, but there are more of us, okay? You little millennials can go to Hot Topic and Target and everywhere else, buy your little T-shirts, be badasses, be cool. He's all right. He is okay. I'm not saying that. God, I just took 10, 12 weeks step backwards here.
Yeah, you did. I mean, you went back.
It's all in fun. Good God.
Yeah.
We can, look.
Keep going.
Just because I think.
Keep going. Keep digging. Just keep digging. Just go after it.
Oh, I thought you were telling me that.
No.
Lucas just typed in on search bar. Last call tonight is going to be the last call.
Yeah, that's a song lyric.
I thought he was telling me just, would you shut the hell up already about this?
No, I was trying to get to whatever that song is because whenever you're talking, well, I guess I kind of am trying to tell you that because.
No. I just thought it was funny because I took so much crap from it there. But now people are catching up on the show and be like, no, I feel the same way. It's just whatever.
Yeah.
I look, I like him. I've got CDs. I got the stuff downloaded. To each his own.
Yeah.
It just, I'm glad there's more. I'm glad there's people that feel the same way, and I wasn't a complete dumbass about it.
Yeah. All of that being said, I don't have one song of Johnny Cash on my iPhone anymore.
I took some screenshots when I was on vacation, and man, you know how we talk about the older stuff you done with Rick Rubin?
Yeah.
I found even more stuff that I liked. I don't know if I've still got it screenshotted because I had to have some. I had to delete a picture of my grandma off my phone to take a picture of my grandma. The commercial.
Yeah, I got you. 2 Chainz.
Hey, Keith Whitley, "Where Are All the Girls I Used to Cheat With?" That's a hell of a song I found. I knew that.
I don't even have a single Johnny Cash on my.
Hey, I'll tell y'all, if y'all like Johnny Cash, this is a girl that I really like. There's a tribute album of Johnny Cash called "We Will Walk the Line," a celebration of the music of Johnny Cash. Randy Carlisle, who just done a record with Shooter Jennings, won a Grammy from the album. She does a version of Folsom Prison Blues on that tribute album. unbelievable.
Really?
Hell yes.
What's her name?
Brandy Carlisle.
Brandy.
Carlile.
You're
Like,
right.
you know, the Clay County Carlisle's without the S in the middle. With an I. Brandy with an I.
Brandy
She'll pull
Carlisle.
up. She's awesome.
Huh.
She's in the band now with Maren Morris and Amanda Shires. And
Maren Morris, is she not a badass?
I just love her.
I do too. I like
You
Maren
know what I
Morris.
love about her?
Everything.
Mostly her face and her body. No, her music's good. No, I'm being serious. Her so good.
I wish we could play this. We can't play any of this stuff anymore.
Hypothetically, nobody gives a shit.
That's true. Let me play it.
Just be honest with
Yeah.
you.
Brandy Carlisle, if you want all of our revenue from this one, go get it.
Yeah.
Go get it. Well, you're welcome, Brandy Carlisle.
I guess this is that version.
Shut up.
That's not it. It's Roots Festival, but, you know.
I like her.
She's good.
I like the soul on her.
I
Her
found
voice.
I found a Johnny Cash version of "I'm So Lonesome I Could Cry" that was on one of his. He was on American 4.
Mm-hmm.
Good, it's good stuff. See, Maren Morris, I love her. She's so cute. She just looks like a,
Yeah. I wouldn't say, oh, she's pretty. Oh, she's this. Oh, she's that. I would say, well, she's cute.
yeah,
You just seen her face. Oh, she's cute.
yep. She's cute. I like her with that long hair.
I wouldn't say she's like super pretty. I'd say, she's cute.
Yep. So
That's it. She's cute.
that was such a fake laugh I just gave you. I just gave you a. I didn't want to do that.
Well, I think you were trying to be humble and
Well,
and agree with me.
very humbling.
Yeah. I think that's what happened there.
Very humbling.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep that bag of chips just so you know.
Oh, the Rippled original.
Yeah, that sweet barbecue.
Oh. Yesterday was the anniversary of our park day. 3 years yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Ain't that crazy? Nick Grace, I tagged him in a couple photos on Instagram. He's like, I can't believe it's been 3 years.
I can't believe it's been 3 years.
I
Either.
know.
Wow.
There was people that I forgot that came.
Really?
No, you don't have to touch that one. There was just people there. I'm like, hell, I don't even remember them being there.
Yeah.
Blame Ryan Hammer for that, and Chris Raines.
Yeah.
Grown man. I guess I
I
could
would
blame
say,
Dustin Kennedy.
or you could say you're 30 plus years old at that point in time, and you know it was your fault.
That's what I'll do then. It's my fault.
Nobody can see under the stage from 300 yards away.
They only see my calves when I'm pouring
Yeah.
beer.
They're not going to be able to tell who walks back behind the stage and then comes back out.
Pretty stupid, rational thinking there.
Yeah.
Or ear.
Irrational. Yeah. Yeah.
Really pulled it over on them, didn't I?
Yeah. Pulled the wool right over their eyes. Really, yeah.
Man, it was just so funny to look. Waylon was a little chunk. You know?
CIA level thinking
No,
right there.
absolutely. Yeah. Waylon was like 5'1". He's probably 4'5" then. I don't know how tall he was. He was a little short,
Little bitty fella.
chunky thing. Baylor's just a baby. A big picture, maybe, or not a picture, big picture. I didn't blow it up into
Kara was pregnant.
Yeah, she was down there, big and pregnant, sweating,
Hot.
They were at the merch table. The
Yeah.
picture of them was at the merch table. Connie Dillahay, Miss Kathy, there was a picture
Yeah.
of them, picture of Randall Birdwell. Chris Boone had just come back from the Marines, come down, surprised us. Gary and Vita, Scarlett and Jeff down there cooking and slaving. And, man, it was just a good time, golly. All our families, my dad, your family, everybody came.
Yeah, it was a good time. We tried to do a podcast there, and the sound was awful.
It was the wind,
Yeah.
outside.
That's why I'm so against going anywhere else, is because I have no control over anywhere else, and it's really screwed up.
Tried to do one of the high school seniors in that classroom. It was the drizzling shits. Everybody, man, we would have done.
I mean, the shizzling drits
and
right and left.
you know what's crazy?
I spent a fucking day on that thing trying to get it to sound like something
Yeah,
too,
you
and
did.
could not get it. And when I say a day, I don't mean I spent a little bit of time. I mean I spent 24 hours trying to straighten
Yeah.
that thing up.
For over days.
Yeah,
You know what sucks about that? That might have been people that never listened to any show before.
yeah. Might have
said-
listened to that one because of that. They think this is the kind of quality that these Peckerwoods are
Yeah.
sticking out.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was really conflicted about putting that one out.
Maybe we shouldn't have.
I don't think we should have. I
Yeah.
think we should have tried to do it again,
Yeah,
but we did it.
yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did it.
The only one that turned out live on location good was the lake one.
Was on the lake. Yeah, I don't know why the lake turned out good because it had all the it should have been as bad
Same.
as the rest of them because us sitting up on top of that houseboat, it should have been windy and all kinds of other stuff, but I don't know. It turned out good, but we're 1 for 3, so I don't like those odds.
It was fun to look back at that.
That's why if anybody's talking to Dustin saying y'all should come out and do this, and he goes, yeah, I'll let me talk to Lucas about it. That's why he never gets back to you is because Lucas ain't going. Lucas ain't packing up and going anywhere because it sounds like shit.
And people quit inviting us to bars. Lucas don't drink. Lucas don't want to be in a bar.
Dustin might come.
But you know what Dustin don't do? He don't do any of the technology.
Yeah,
So
he ain't bringing none of the stuff with him, but he'll come talk to you.
yeah, all day long.
Yeah,
Hey,
Lucas ain't.
I do want to give a plug in. Wesley Davis sent us a
Wesley!
text. Remember, he sent us a text and we both didn't answer it
Yeah, you did.
a day later.
Yeah, yeah.
Full band
He's my
show.
cousin, and I should have responded, but as anybody who listens to this podcast can attest, I'm not good at text messaging.
Tutco in July made me turn into Lucas Hickman. I had missed calls for days. Like I literally called a person in our quality department back. I was driving home and just looked down at my phone. I was looking to hit something and seen a missed call from 3 numbers. I called and was like, not that this is going to matter at 5 o'clock, 4 hours later, but what did you need at 1 o'clock today when you called? Oops. But,
Yeah. So Wesley Davis, August 2nd,
7th.
7th. That's a 7 that I'm looking at. Macon County Fair, full band show, public event by Wesley Davis. Starts at 6 p.m. and goes to 7:30 at the Macon County Fairground, which is at 231 Russell Drive in Lafayette.
That's the Sally Wells building.
Sally Wells building. Oh, Wesley's got pretty good, folks, if y'all hadn't heard him lately.
I do think I'm going to check that out
Yeah.
if I can get over there. I haven't seen him in a while because he invites us to Nashville all the time and I never,
Yeah.
never can.
Love you, Wesley.
I left off 2.
He said he hadn't seen me in a while. Wesley's off doing the music thing, and the music, you know how the music is now. It's all
Mhm.
about your image and this and that. So Wesley's a pretty fashionable guy. Pretty fashionable guy.
Yeah. He's a 19-year-old, 20-year-old kid in college
Right.
playing music.
He dresses nice. He kind of hip and what have you. I seen him at our grandmother's house a few months ago. He goes, "Wow, you're really taking this whole dad thing to heart, ain't you?" I was there in some like tennis shoes and socks that were too high and shorts and a button-up shirt and I'm sure a hat. And he goes, "Wow,
Well,
you're really taking this whole dad thing to heart, huh?" I said, "Yeah, I
you
am."
had tube socks with gray New Balance on or
Got-
white New Balance on.
They were gray. They were Velcro. Gray
Yeah.
Velcro New
And a
Balance.
Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
I got a
I
bullet.
really did have one of those like fluorescent green fishing shirts that buttons up on
Oh,
a
man.
PFG shirt or whatever.
Oh,
Professional fishing gear bitches. I ain't been fishing in years.
I got one too.
yeah, I've got 5 of them.
What was funny is when we went deep sea fishing,
Yeah, you didn't wear one.
I had it and I was like,
I'm not
this
gonna
is
do
kind of
it.
ironic because
Yeah.
I'm not a fisherman. When another grown man's having to take my fish off, I don't feel like I need to have the goddamn PFG shirt on.
Is there any way you could put my worm on the hook for me? You're gonna take the fish off. Let's go ahead.
Oh,
and just
God,
put
it's
the
so
worm
slippery.
off.
Would you get it?
Oh God. Let's just not pretend like I'm
Yeah.
doing this.
Then you know what's even worse?
Ugh.
Like when I very first started wearing Costa, I wear the piss
Glasses.
out of Costa hats.
Ah, yeah.
And now they make them kind of weird. But like in 2013, when I started wearing them, they fit my weird shaped head so good.
right.
And I was at a wrestling show.
The right was for your weird shaped head, not.
I was at a convention. I'm gonna ignore that. So I was at a convention and in Rome, Georgia, helping Chad. Guy's like, "Oh, Costa, man, big time fisherman."
Fishing. Those Costa sunglasses. He's like, yeah, I got you.
Cornered me for 25 minutes talking about the fishing business. Because I
Yeah.
had the heart to tell him I didn't know what the hell Costa was. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I got an odd shaped head. This hat fit
this
great.
hat fits.
I went
you
to
know.
Hibbett Sports and it felt great.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Blue Marlin, buddy. I mean, just woo, Rayla man. Yeah, I was jumping them. I jumped a few.
Yes or no on douchebag level that would be a funny post if I put something funny with it.
Did you take this picture? Is what I want to
No,
know.
I never even knew it existed. That's almost a year old. Lindsay just pulled it up for me today.
Oh, this was the picture you was talking about.
Yeah.
The reason I really like it as being a douchebag picture is because the way your arm is sitting in this, it almost looks like
I took it myself.
you took it yourself and you're trying to pretend like you're looking off to the left at somebody else. I like it.
Oh, boy, it does, don't
Yeah,
it?
it really, really does.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really wish my right arm was showing.
I mean, it looks like you posed yourself like
Yeah.
an IG model.
Yeah. Hey, there's a girl I follow on Instagram. She's from Cookville, I guess. Like, she's always posting, like it looks like she's by herself because nowhere in her photo album does she ever post anybody.
Anybody else?
It's just like she's just doing random shit in creeks. You know, like
Huh.
cartwheels and stuff. I'm like, who took this? You know, what do you? I don't know. I don't want to be that girl. But I think it's a funny picture.
That is a funny picture. It's very funny, and it looks like you took it yourself.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't.
You had a lot better beard then too.
That was a sweet ass beard.
I don't know why it was so thick and
Uh,
why it's like so freshly cut, but you can't grow that now. I don't know why you could.
Yeah,
then.
I didn't shave for like 4 months last year. I have to shave for that long to get that.
Yeah.
Mackie just tweeted asking if we could get Riley Green on the podcast. Riley
Okay.
Green's a new musician who I hadn't looked into that much. I know he's got songs. People, there's girls get wet over him. I don't know. Maybe he's good. Maybe he's not.
Oh, he's a handsome Peckerwood.
Yeah. Would you do him?
I mean, no, probably not.
Really?
No.
Even on that shirtless pic over there?
I mean, he looks like he skips leg day.
Let's don't talk about a guy that Mackie's trying to recruit to the podcast. Now we'll be on here cupping his balls in 3 weeks. Him like, hey man, you work out?
Hey.
There's something about a grandpa. I think it's somebody's grandpa passing away. Maybe he's gonna be on here in a month. And be like, man, been following you for a long time.
Yeah.
You know,
I like the sound. I really like the sound.
Are you being?
No, I'm not being
Facetious right
facetious. No.
Wow, look
Yeah.
at us looking at that word
Man.
about the same time.
Speaking of grandpa, though, my son got me this week. My boy's been sick this week, which is why y'all didn't get a podcast early in the week. Is because we've had sick in the household this week. Poor little old fella had pink eye. Well, he thought he had pink eye,
Gracious.
and then he wound up getting some type of virus and had about 103 temperature for a few days there. So he was sick, pretty good sick there for a little while. And then Tuesday he got to stay with old dad because he still had a temperature on Monday, and you got to be temperatureless for 24 hours, you know.
Mhm.
Anyway, he calls my dad Poppy.
Yeah.
And recently he's discovered the word grandpa. So he was going, is that my grandpa? And I was like, yeah, that's your grandpa, you know. And first thing he woke up, he said, am I going to see my grandpa today? I was like, yeah, we'll see your grandpa today. You know, we'll see him sometime. And we went on, and we had to run up into Kentucky and do some stuff. And then we turned around and come back, and it was nap time, and he wanted to go ride the four-wheeler. And I said, look, you take a nap, and we'll go ride the four-wheeler. He said, okay. And he crawled up in my lap, you know, and he said, we going to ride Grandpa's four-wheeler? I said, yeah, buddy, we'll ride Grandpa's four-wheeler. And we were sitting there, and he gets this little look on his face where he snarls his nose up and he kind of closes one eye and he looks. That's how he thinks. And I don't know where he got that from, but that's his thinking face, right? And he turned around and looked at me. He goes, where'd your grandpa go? And I went,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that'll get you.
well, he ain't here anymore, buddy. He passed away. He's not with us anymore. He went on. He said, okay, all right. And I thought, as I was saying, I thought, boy, I hope you don't ask any follow-up questions. I about to get through this one.
Oh, that's tough.
I don't know, man. I don't even know why.
Well,
it caught me off
kids
guard.
are so cute and so precious and everything else.
Yeah,
them
caught me off
voices.
guard too.
Hey, can I tell something off? Since you told a story that hit your heartstrings.
Yeah. Hey, no shit. I about cried whenever you said it. It just hit me all at once.
Well, can I be a pussy right now?
Well, for sure you can be.
Thank you.
Yeah.
If I can't be a pussy on my own show, I can't be a pussy nowhere else.
Yeah.
I was watching Facebook videos. It was a story. It was a memory from 2011 when Waylon was singing
Mm-hmm.
on the phone of mine, and that didn't get me. It was funny. It was a funny. It was a
Right.
funny song. Blaming on Waylon, a Josh Thompson song,
Mm-hmm.
and he says something about every damn word I'm singing. So Waylon stops. He's like, every. You know, and I said, you cuss. He went, it's a big crazy face. But anyway,
Yeah.
so when Facebook videos have that, I guess you can scroll down and like,
See the comments that was made on
no, you can see other videos that you've shared. And apparently I've got a whole album of saved videos that I always forget about
it. Right.
until they pop up, you know. And there was just his little voice from like the summer of 2010 and 11.
Yeah.
Just when he's real little and he's
Yeah.
talking, you know, those years he's 4 and 5.
Right. Talking pretty good,
Yeah,
but still
it's just
cute.
cute as hell.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there and Lindsay's sitting there and like laughing at some of the videos. Next thing I know, I'm tearing
Tearing
I'm
up.
not just talking about welting up. I'm talking about tears rolling down my face. And that little precious son of a gun. Just
Yeah.
that dad moment, boy. I
Yeah.
tell you, like I'm talking.
You're so proud and you're
Well, it's just so damn cute. Now he's like, you know, he's pushing 13 and he's bigger than I am almost. He's
Yeah.
like, okay, whatever.
Dad.
I was thinking, God dang, remember
Uh-huh.
when you used to be so cute? I don't know if I ever get there with Bayless because he's meaner than shit. It just, you know,
Well,
maybe that's why I was
you were
crying.
a lot younger then too.
I'm just telling you, Bayless is at next level.
telling
He's a sweetheart too.
Yeah.
though. He crawled up in bed with me the other night and said, Daddy, I sleep with you? And I said, yeah.
Get
And I
in
thought
here.
it was so cute. And he said, turn that off. It's good on Kid City. And I want chocolate milk, my sippy cup, warm. I said, who the fuck are you? I didn't say that.
I just said, hey, get up and get it. Get up and do all of that.
Why does it not work for me?
I don't know. Camden now, I can look at him. I just keep looking at him.
It don't work for me.
He'll go, you know what he'll do? He'll go, Daddy, don't.
I got a bailed after Bayless today and threatened him. He was like,
What did he do? Just laugh at
he
you?
threw toys at me. And I was like, okay, pick them up, son. It's funny. Ha ha. Pick them up.
Uh-huh.
And he didn't. I said, Danny's going to get him, our little house dog. Dad dog. Hashtag dad dog. Dog dad. And so I was like, well, Bayless, you got two options. I'm going to give you the belt or I'm going to throw these in the trash.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up picking them up and handing them back to him. Such a pushover, man.
Yeah, you are. You are. I told Camden the other day, I said, look, if you do it again, I'm going to take all of your Paw Patrol toys. He laughed. The laughing was enough for old Dad
Yeah.
to pick up all the Paw Patrol toys
It's funny.
and put them up.
Who's the bitch now?
And a few hours later, I gave them all back to him. But, you know, for a little while, I took them.
Oh, I thought you meant you picked them up for him.
No, I did pick them up. I picked them up
Yeah.
and put them up.
Yeah, I can't handle it, man. I think
I told Camden, I said, old Camden head. He looked at me and went, old daddy head. And I was like, that's my boy.
it is so funny, though.
Oh, I'm a softie.
It's just cute. It's
cute.
Um,
It's cute.
They are fun.
I love them.
Glad they're
I
ours.
got another one coming.
Glad they're but me too.
Yeah, both of us.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I want you to Google something.
Oh, well,
Actually,
I can't spell it for shit, but what is it?
Yeah, this was on my list for us to actually. I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
You know, there's myths. There's like there's myths, urban legends about how a man
Myths. Yeah, go ahead. I thought you were saying miss. I thought we
No,
were going to do a
myth.
difference in like miss and misery. So
No,
I
I'm
thought
talking about
this
myth, baby, like the American Dream, let the rose, baby. You know, I'm
Myth.
talking about fucking like a monkey with this motherfucker.
Mhm. Uh-huh.
So, about, well, you don't have to type in myth just yet.
Okay.
You
Let me
jumped the
take that
gun a
back
little
off. Yep. I
So-
was so excited that I could spell the word that you were talking
So
about.
come December, we're gonna have 5 boys between us.
Right.
Carrie wanted a girl, hypothetically, probably would have
Hypothetically,
loved a girl, have the boy girl, perfect little world, white picket fence kind of shit.
Yeah.
You know, Lindsay wanted a girl, so you can't order them.
Right.
We can.
Right.
You can order a mail order bride if you want to.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah.
Anyway, hypothetically, you can't say, hey, let's go get some sex in, and,
Right.
and this is gonna be a girl.
Right.
How positions or otherwise.
Oh yeah,
how to get a girl.
Yeah, I searched this before.
And let's see if this is sex offender just popped up.
Did I type that in?
Sex positions for heart failure.
Huh.
There's a lot of sex positions.
How sexual position can determine your baby's gender.
Yeah, I'm interested. Not that I'm going to have another one.
Boy, I'm too damn old. I told a guy the other day, I said, I'm going to be 52 when this next one gets out of the house.
Ain't that a bitch? Ricky Kennedy was in his I don't know. How old am I? 35. Graduated so 17 years ago. He's 58. So he was 41 when I moved out of the house. How awesome would that have been? Get rid of all your kids by the time you're 41. That's why he's got 2 vets sitting in the driveway.
Let's see. Boy sperm moves faster than girl sperm, apparently. If you want to increase the chances of having a boy or girl, sometimes it all comes down to how you do it, literally. The Y chromosome is responsible for conceiving a boy. Boy, I didn't get that word out. I got facetious a while ago and didn't get chromosome. No, I didn't get conceiving. How to have a boy.
Well, we know how to do it. Well, go ahead. Just for shits and giggles, let's go ahead and read that too.
Positions that allow for this to occur include woman dominant or woman on top, as well as its other variation, commonly called reverse cowgirl.
Ah, there you go.
This is, by the way, if anybody wants to follow along, this is on onlinehealth.wiki.
Lucas,
/family /sexual positions for gender selection.
Lucas, just for description's sake, can you go ahead and describe to our listeners what reverse cowgirl is?
Yes, I can. That's where you're looking at the back of her head, but you also happen to be laying on your back.
Okay.
In these positions,
have you ever tried reverse cowgirl?
No, I'm usually on the bottom. In these positions, the woman is astride the man and can control how deeply he penetrates. At the moment of orgasm, the woman should allow the man inside as deeply as possible. Now, that is for a family column. That's pretty vivid.
I felt like I was reading a novel from the grocery store for a minute.
Yeah, that was a Harlequin right there.
That was a throbbing member.
If you prefer to have a girl, that was all for a boy. That was weird how they wrote it there. So all of that was for a boy.
Yeah, that's what it actually says on top. It says how to have a boy, and then you read it.
I read it wrong.
No.
Oh.
No, you read it right. So I don't know why you're so confused right now.
I don't know how I got confused. If you would prefer to have a girl, the proper position involves much shallower penetration. Mm-hmm. The X sperm are much more durable and need a little bit more time to reach the egg, allowing the Y sperm to die off before they get there. This means the man should have an orgasm as far away from the neck of the cervix as possible. Should be any problem for you.
When you're
Positions for shallow penetration.
When you're in the motion of that, and when you're doing your thing,
right?
How many times have you been like, honey, like we are looking for a certain spot,
right,
so to speak,
right?
Like everybody always hears, like you're hitting the spot.
Yeah.
Have you ever aimed for the neck of the cervix?
Every opportunity I get, that's where I'm aiming at. Positions for shallow penetration include missionary, spooning, and the lotus position, where the couple wrap their legs around each other while sitting.
And make a sandwich.
Yeah. The positions do not allow for deep penetration, and the desired result of increasing the likelihood of having a girl can be achieved. How scientific do you think this is? Don't forget, there is one more thing to remember when choosing a position for choosing gender. If you do want to have a boy, it's important that the woman orgasm before the man. This changes the pH near the cervix, making it more hospitable to the Y sperm. The opposite is true if you want to have a girl. So, wonder I don't have 2 girls.
Well.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
I don't think we
fertility period. First 2 days, you get a girl. First 3 days, more likely to have a girl. Last 4 days, more likely to have a boy, apparently.
Huh.
I
just feel like it's a lot of, like, I just kind of like, all right, let's just go and take our chances. It was 50-50 here. It's just, It's a lot of reading up, you know.
Take my shot. You get it? You get it? No, it just never mind.
Yeah, take my shot.
I wish everybody could have seen the eyes. That was a very good job.
Well, I feel like we just go farther off the reservoir.
I was just thinking, we would just run into the drizzling shit. I don't even know how we got here.
James Rink said that you've replaced me as the favorite person on the podcast.
Oh, yeah? What did anything in particular that I done?
I don't know. He texted me last week, and he just said that, he said, man, I actually want to read this to him because he just said, he gives us good feedback too. He said, man, I don't know Lucas, but God, he is better to listen to on the Red Tread. I'm starting to like him better than you.
He's better to listen to on what?
Since we started back.
Oh, whoa. Oh,
yeah. I said, all right, well, so maybe I should quit my job.
Yeah, it's pretty invigorating, just to say the truth.
He said, "No, you're my dude," but he's turned to 180. I drank a beer with you guys.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't. But,
No. But
you can hang out with us.
I hope to get him up here one day.
Well, come on in.
You know, my first memory of James Rinks was it was one of those deals where I lived in Cookeville and I wasn't supposed to be out having fun.
Yeah.
And my boy, I ain't gonna say his name, but he lived off 9th Street and they had a big house. There was a bunch of people lived together.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, you got to come over. I was like, man, I'm just really out to get something to eat.
Yeah.
I got to get us something and I got to go back home.
Uh-huh.
This was like 2009. Did I already say the year?
No.
2009, 10, somewhere around there. And so obviously I always wanted to turn my arm pretty hard.
Right.
I said, all right, man, I'm going to stop by for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll get my food and I'll go home
Right.
to the house.
Yeah, it never happened.
It didn't until late up in the night.
Right.
But I seen Rinks there, no homo. I was like, who the hell is this jacked up specimen of a man? Like, didn't miss a day in the gym.
Or never won.
Dude was cool on the other side of the pillow, big beard, and just jacked.
Right.
And I ain't got a gay bone in my body.
Hold.
Huh?
Hold.
Why are we doing that?
Go.
No, okay. All right. But I'm just telling you, Rinks had it going on, man. He was a dude now.
Yeah.
He was like, remember what we've been talking about? Like, when you stop and be like, all right, dude, you're hitting it hard in the... That's not James Rinks. That's not him. Whatever you just typed in, this guy over here.
This is him right here. That's that guy.
That's not... Well, that is James Rinks.
I mean, that's him.
That's technically on his Wikipedia, LinkedIn page, or whatever it is that is. That's not him.
Yeah. This is him, though, right? No, that's not him either. Here?
No, that's the same guy.
Oh, okay. Same one?
Looking like a...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know that you're going to find him on any
right here he is.
Google.
Yeah, there he was. That's him.
No.
Nope.
This right here? Right there.
Right here.
Also not
this
him.
guy right here?
None of these.
That's not him. Okay. All right. Keep going. Anyway.
Rinks, when you send me a beautiful selfie one day, and I'm gonna show it to Lucas. Show him how.
I bet I've met him.
Manly of a man. No, different circles.
Okay.
I don't think you ever hung out with that group.
Okay.
Good time, place though. So I had somebody send me a thing today. Chris Knight releasing his first album. 7 years.
Really?
Since I can't remember the name of the. God, take a beating over that. But first time in 7 years. It's called Almost Daylight. First single was released via Rolling Stone today, actually, called "I'm William Callahan." Very much a Chris Knight song, written several years ago. He's going to have John Prine and I think I said Leanne Womack maybe was on his record, but our friends over at Red Dirt Roots, and that's Red Dirt on Twitter. It's Red Dirt _Roots. You talk
Little Victories was his last.
Little Victories. Yep. So again,
finish what you're saying.
Red Dirt Roots, Red Dirt _Roots. That's our friends over on Twitter. They do a lot of our promoting for us, you know, with Cody Canada, Jason Eady, Chris Knight, all the interviews. So he sends me a private message. I'm sitting at the back to school meeting over at school a minute ago, and private messaged me on Twitter, said, "Hey, had you seen this?" I said, "I have. I hadn't been able to check it out yet." He said, "You're the first person I thought of." He said, "You've done the best interview I've ever heard with him."
Right.
I said, "Well, Easier said than done.
Yeah. It wasn't a walk in the park. The old DK did some work.
Enjoyed it.
Yeah,
But,
it was a good one.
Love to do it again.
Yeah.
But, so yeah,
I'll probably just stay the hell out of it next time.
check them out on Twitter. I don't know why. Might as well be part of it. The Red Dirt Roots, man, they fight,
They are really good.
They fight the good fight
Yeah.
for country music. So for sure, check them out.
Yeah.
But people give me, nobody really give me a hard time until I give myself a hard time. Our concert list,
Yeah.
I left off Cody Canada and Travis Tritt, which is Travis Tritt.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's one of my favorites,
Right.
but Cody Canada for sure is one of my favorites. I left him off the list completely.
Off of it. Yeah.
He didn't make either stage.
Yeah. None of them.
I'm adding 6. I guess I'm gonna cheat the question because I can't leave off Travis Tritt and Cody Canada.
At 7. Adding 2.
One to each
Made it
stage.
7. Oh.
Yeah.
Which one you putting where?
Travis Tritt on the main stage.
It have
Cody
to be,
Canada
really.
other- yeah.
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 After I said it, I thought that's stupid.
At least you said it. Somebody was retreading on some episodes, and they asked me how cheap my wife really was about food because they're like, "Man, you're always giving your wife a hard time about that."
Uh-huh.
She hit a new low. I'm not going to rehash the Mexican restaurant story. I've told it 2 or 3 times on here.
Right.
Go back and you'll catch in the archives if you've heard any show. The other day, she walked into a store, prepaid for $35 of gas.
Yeah.
I never prepay for gas.
No. Why would you?
I'm not gonna, because I don't know how much my vehicle's gonna hold.
Yeah. Yeah.
The car got
$34.99.
$34.75
Right. Went back in after that quarter.
for that quarter.
Yeah. Let me go get that.
She said, "Hold on, no." I said, "What?" I'm going back in. I said,
How come?
For what?" She goes, "I paid for $35." I went, "Oh, it's $34.74,
Yeah. You going after that quarter?
26 cents."
Yeah. What'd she say? Yeah.
New new low, new height, whatever.
I mean, a quarter's a quarter, I guess. You
If
know,
you get a low tire, you need to air up your tire. You're
still-
halfway to your destination.
you're still three quarters short
Yeah,
if you're anywhere in Cookeville. You know.
Yeah, in Cookeville, you're right.
Yeah.
So, hey,
I mean, quarter saves a quarter.
oh
earned,
my
I guess.
God. Waylon said, "Is she serious right now?"
Did you say yeah? Yeah, son, she is.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been the topped it all. Asking for her money.
If she would have said, "Go in there and get my quarter," do you think that you would have went?
No,
Because I think you would have. I think you would have not liked it, but I think you would have went and got it.
I've been on the drive home before, and she'd say, "Stop and give me tampons." I've stopped and got them. I've stopped and got those tampons all day long.
Yeah.
I ain't going back here and get that quarter.
I bet you would have.
No,
I bet if Lindsay said, "Go in there and get that quarter," you'd went. It'd be easier if I did.
no, I'm not like that, Lucas.
Yeah.
I would hear no. Go and get my quarter. Then it would turn into go get my GD quarter.
Uh-huh.
Then I'd probably go get the quarter.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. At some point,
Maybe.
you're going to get that quarter.
Why are we putting it off on me? Can we just not?
I don't know. It's your
Basket-
story, and I
basket-
just wanted to point out to everybody that you probably would have went and got that quarter if you were told to go get that quarter.
What the hell ever. Whatever. MTV premiered on this day in 1981.
Bam!
What are
It
your
was
favorite?
gone in 1999.
What was your favorite memory of MTV growing
Britney
up?
Spears hit me one more time. I came home when I was like 14-year-old. First time I ever saw Britney Spears on television.
It's over.
Game over.
What was your favorite show on MTV before it turned into everything?
Road Rules.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you again.
Before it turned into
Beavis and Butthead's the answer.
No.
Road Rules
I never
is?
was a Beavis and Butthead guy. No, that
Road Rules, really?
what was that? The Countdown.
Yeah, TRL
Yeah, TRL.
with Carson Daly.
Matt, you remember whenever they had the VJ? They was trying to pick a new VJ. Remember that? They had
Vaguely.
uh
Had a competition or something?
they had a competition, and the guy who didn't win, I believe his name was Matt Pennington, left. He got second place and went to VH1 and was the best. Was the best that they had. Now,
Well, he's so popular, he don't even pop up shit.
yeah,
You're
that
gonna
may
find-
not be his name. Anyway, this big dork won. This big, tall, goofy dork won. I can't think of anybody's name now. Wanna be a VJ? That's what it was called.
Jesse Camp.
Yeah, Jesse Camp, that big, tall, goofy. Becker Wood was the one that
Click
won.
on his name up here. I think it was
Dave Holmes. Why did I think Matt Pennington? Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, that guy took second place, and he is literally the only one that's had a career since then. He's been all over the place.
I he looks familiar.
Yeah. Dave Holmes.
Click on Jesse Camp. They don't have a picture of him?
No.
Was he like a gothic looking like
He was real tall and
I don't know.
wore like 1970s stuff and had real crazy hair. And
Black hair?
no.
Well, I'm doing Google him.
Yeah.
I feel like I've got a description of him in my head.
He may
There
have
he
had a little
is.
bit more gothic than what I thought.
Yeah, or black. Yeah, I remember. I know your story better than you do, dipshit.
Yeah. He was just a real dork, but he
Yeah.
had a lot of personality and then petered out in a hurry.
He looks like if anybody petered out.
That was going to be him. Yeah. What he is.
See, I remember him.
He didn't hold up well. I'm going to say
Good Lord.
he methed around a little bit in the 2000s.
I saw you said he methed around.
Oh, is that what I said?
Your dad jokes match your dad fucking gear.
Oof. Man, look at here.
Whoa.
Oof.
Golly.
Oh, that's it. That's his go-to pose right there, ain't it? Grab the one arm and grab the tricep the other arm.
Maybe that's what I should have done in my drinking beer at the Titans game pictures. It wasn't like I took a selfie.
Yeah. Ugh. Rough.
Why couldn't Britney Spears have kissed Christina Aguilera at the MTV Music Awards in 2003 instead of Madonna?
Boy,
Do you remember that kiss?
I do.
Why couldn't Aguilera and Britney not have kissed?
I don't know. They should have.
Because of
That would have fulfilled every childhood fantasy
My
that I had.
God.
Christina Aguilera was a 11 out of 8 whenever she was.
She was.
whenever
She was just a
young.
little trashier than the rest of them. You
And
know,
I liked it.
I liked it a lot.
I liked it. Right here.
In my 30s, I like it even more. I appreciate her skankiness even more.
Back then, though, right?
That dirty video.
That's what I thought I tapped in. Yep. Dirty.
She trumps Jessica Simpson. She trumps Mandy Moore.
Mm-hmm. Mandy Moore is really just really too sweet of a girl. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Nobody cares
As compared
about
to this. Yeah.
that does things for a teenage boy that
Yeah, I mean, that was almost too much. Like, whenever I was
hell
15, 16, that was almost too much. Yeah.
Oh, Dad, I'm just watching MTV again. Go to bed.
Don't open the door!
Damn it, son.
I'm vacuuming again!
I've already had to cancel Skinamax. Don't make me cancel MTV too. I like to watch Christina Aguilera videos too.
Yeah. Son. What is on the remote? My God. My God. What is that?
I just cleaned this when I left.
Anyway, what were we talking about before we got on Christina Aguilera? Oh, MTV.
We're perverts.
What was your favorite MTV thing? What's your memory of MTV?
My memories were there were a shell of two men that used to be decent. Now we're
What happened
married.
to us?
We're married, and we're sitting here gogging over a chick on the like it's the first time we saw a titty
From-
on the internet in 1996.
From, I was going to say 15 years ago, but from 18 years ago.
I remember the first time I was at Tech Library when I was about 11, and Jenny McCarthy was on Singled Out, hottest star in the world. You know,
Right.
so I type in Jenny McCarthy, titty pops up, Tech Library. Guy comes to me and says, "Son, you can't be on that." I'm
Yeah.
scared to death. I'm thinking I'm getting banned from Tech before I can even start college. You
Yeah.
know?
Did you go? Right. I got you.
Print it off.
Yeah.
So.
Where's the printer at?
MTV. No, I liked Beavis and Butthead when I was a teenager, or preteen. Really, it would come on preteen. But TRL was always a cool show. But other than that, I don't really remember MTV. I mean, I don't really. I didn't.
I
I
used
never
to-
watched Road Rules, Real World, none of that.
I loved Real World whenever it first came out, and I watched the first couple of seasons of Road Rules.
I'm out.
Theo Vaughn, that comedian that I talk about from time to time, was on Road Rules
Okay.
originally. That's where he got his start.
Hey, The Miz was on Road Rules.
Yeah, he was. I almost think he was on with Theo. Maybe wrong there. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Season 9. Well, I hung in there a lot longer than I thought I did. What are we just texting now? Is that what we're doing?
I thought you were googling something.
I am. That.
Sorry. Sorry. I was getting ready for our next segment.
Okay, well, go ahead and go to it. This really doesn't matter when Theo Vaughn was on Road Rules. Doesn't.
No, I was waiting for you to get the answer up.
He was.
I don't. It's not that I don't care.
Yeah, whatever.
As
I mean,
much as I don't care. Let me see this guy's face that you speak of so highly. I can
he
tell.
wasn't on.
Cause I can tell by
Miz
a man's
wasn't on there.
face whether he's got a punchable face. Or
Oh,
not.
he for sure has the most punchable face you've ever seen.
Reminds me a lot of you.
He's got a big old nose and a mullet.
I don't see a. Oh, he does.
He's hilarious though.
You have to. I mean, are you though? Are you hilarious if you have to wear a mullet to try to be hilarious?
Have you ever listened to him?
No.
He's one of the funniest people you'll ever listen to in your entire life.
What's his podcast?
He has 2. The King and the Sting
That's
is
him.
one of them.
That's him. Okay,
Yeah.
that's one Thad was telling me about. Also.
Yeah. Yeah, The King and the Sting, and then he also has This Past Weekend with Theo Vaughn.
Mm-hmm. I downloaded it and I deleted it
Which one?
this
Both of 'em?
past weekend without ever even listening to it. I
Really?
deleted it.
When he's sitting there interviewing a guest, if you get a chance to listen to This Past Weekend with Theo Vaughn and you want to know which one to listen to so that you get a funny one, go straight to the Will Sasso interview, which is back around Christmas. Download that one. It's one of the funniest podcasts I've ever listened to.
The reason I deleted
Will Sasso was hilarious.
The reason I deleted that one's because everybody was telling me the King and the Sting was the better of the two.
That's not necessarily true. If he's sitting there by himself, a lot of Theo's podcasts are just him talking through stuff. Do anything else with your day. That's not the one you want to listen to. But when he's sitting there talking to somebody, that's pretty good. Brendan Schaub is his partner on The King and the Sting,
Yeah.
and he's also part of the Fighter and the Kid and Below the Belt. Brendan Schaub is, but there's not many people that's quicker, more witty than Theo Vaughn. Yeah, he's hilarious.
I will check it out.
Yeah, go back and listen to that one with Will Sasso.
Donnie Baker, another guy.
Donnie Baker.
I don't follow him, but Slim Allen tagged me in a post on Facebook where he's talking about LeBron James. You're a disgrace to fathers everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron made a big stink this week because he's hijacking his kids' AAU basketball games.
Well, it was the practice before, right?
No, it's a game.
Right, but he was out there dunking during the warm-ups or whatever.
Yeah, okay. Well, he done that the other day. His kid threw a lob to another kid, or vice versa. I don't know if Bronny was the one that caught the lob. LeBron goes full-fledged on the court, loses his shoe, has to hunker down while the kids are coming down the court. The shoe goes all the way out to the three-point line. He's under the basket on this end. The lob happens on this end. By the time the kids are running back, LeBron's shoe's on the middle of the court. So he has to run out there and get it. And as he's running, he does this little tap your heels, little kick, just to be like, Donnie Baker, the funniest line's like, it's the off season, LeBron. Go disappear like everybody else does for a while. It's okay not to be around all the time.
Donnie Baker is part of the Bob and Tom show. That's
1029.
I don't remember where they're on now. Bob and Tom, whatever they used to be on. Donnie Baker's one of their characters on there.
He's a character.
Yeah,
sure.
Donnie Baker's a character.
Caleb sent me a picture of the day, and he's wearing a Del Hollow One Stop shirt.
Donnie Baker was?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, I don't know. What do you feel? I mean, I just feel like, dude, we know you're LeBron. Are you that attention starved that you've got to hijack your own kids? Everybody's already looking at you there.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
You're LeBron James. Everybody knows, like, oh, But if you're going to be just sit there like every other, like, like what do you say? The rest of the parents are, eating their popcorn and gossiping. Can't you just hang out?
Yeah.
Be normal?
Yeah, I don't know. He's LeBron James. He doesn't do anything like anybody else does. You know what I mean?
Hope he chokes on a taco on Taco Tuesday. Every Tuesday he posts a little Taco Tuesday, which is funny
Yeah.
to a point. I don't know. Just
Ron Sexton is Donnie Baker.
okay.
He's a character that calls into Bob and Tom periodically.
I do. I've laughed at some of the stuff I've seen. I just LeBron just too much. Just
Back in the day, Donnie Baker used to say, "Hey, you want to buy a boat?" He'd always call in trying to sell a boat. "Hey, you going to buy a boat?" Back when I used to listen to Bob and Tom, he was pretty funny.
Played by Ron. Oh, that's his real name's Ron Sexton.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. LeBron, whatever he's doing, they're going to look at him anyway, so why not give him a show? You know, if they're already staring at you, why not give them something to stare at?
I don't know. I watch Shaq and his AAU, his kids, and that little show Sharif or Shakir doing something. You know what he does? Nods his head in improvement. Maybe claps every now and then. Never stands up, acts a fool.
Yeah.
LeBron's just different.
Yeah.
Of course, everybody's going to hear this say, we're just hating on LeBron again. You're absolutely true.
I wasn't hating on him. I said, they're already staring at you. Why not give them a show?
Yeah. I don't know. How about you just let the kids
play their game?
I mean, it's probably already hard enough to be in your son. You know?
Yeah.
He actually come on the show and said, you know, I really regret, like one of my biggest regrets is like naming my son after me because he's going to have such big shoes to fill. Another humble.
That's a humble guy right there.
Yeah.
That's humbleness at its best.
Well, guess what, Chief? You could name him Lester, and he's going to have
he's still gonna have the big
ton
shoes
of pressure, dumbass.
Yeah.
LeBron needs to be hanging out with that trainer talking about how humble they both are.
I mean, they are.
You know.
Humble guys.
Either way.
Yeah.
Either way. So we'll just wrap up with a few little fun questions. Where are we at time-wise?
We're an hour and a half in.
Dang, Gene.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so I took some screenshots of Would You Rather.
Yeah.
How you want to do this? You want to hand the phone back and forth?
Yeah, let's just hand it back and forth. Let me say the format before we go too far. Yeah, you're just going to start at the top?
Might as well.
Okay.
Don't know what order we're in.
Okay. Start from the top.
Would you rather swim 300 meters through shit or dead bodies?
Oh, God. Are they human dead bodies? Or, I mean, could it be something else?
Human dead bodies.
Probably shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see a bunch of human dead bodies around. And plus, how did they get there? You know, who am I trying to get away from the guy that killed all the people that got 300 meters worth of dead bodies?
Yeah.
I mean,
at
least I could imagine how 300 meters worth of shit got there, but where in the hell did all these dead bodies come from? You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I feel like there's a little, while it would be disgusting, I don't feel like I would be like, holy shit, am I going to die next? You know?
Mm-hmm.
How did all these people get here? What happened to all of them?
Would you rather have a dog?
Would you rather pass me the phone and let me ask you a question like we talked about a while ago? Or would you like to finish that statement?
There's the phone. Got bully ball on my team.
Would you rather have a dog with... We've already done that one. If you were reborn in a new life, would you rather be alive in the past or the future? Did you understand that?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'm not retarded.
Well, I didn't. I read it and didn't understand it. If you were reborn in a new life, would you rather be alive in the past or the future?
Like meaning like if you born in the 70s or 80s or being born into like 2040.
Right. Maybe like 1700s, or would you go to like 2400?
What? Well, let's change it. It answers the past.
Right.
Because, you know.
But how far back would you go?
Right. I'm not going to go back to where I'm selling with Columbus looking for land.
Right.
You know, I mean, I want some established stuff.
Right.
I want some, I don't know, man. I think the 70s look like a pretty fun time.
Yeah, man. I think if you were, you know, in your 20s in the 70s,
good way to
that could be a good way to get AIDS, you know.
I was like sitting here thinking, should I make an AIDS comment right now?
Yeah, why not?
But it's better than disco and cocaine in the 80s.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No, probably not.
AIDS is probably not actually.
It's probably more prevalent in them 80s, in them cocaine disco days. You know, might just get like the herpes or something in the 70s.
That's for life too, though.
Yeah,
you don't die from it. It's for life.
It's not near as bad on you. You ain't got to take them meds
Yeah.
the whole time.
Well, until you
You know, and
take
they
a
can get-
piss and your crotch look like a strawberry patch.
Really, they can get rid of the HIV now too. So I mean,
If you got enough money,
yeah, that's true.
common
Yeah.
man, common man like American Dream, nothing Rose can't get it. You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
he ain't gonna get it. I mean, me and you, we're not gonna be able to get the treatment for
We're
it.
not going to look like a bloated up Magic Johnson 40
Mm-mm.
years later,
No.
30 years later.
Uh-uh.
Okay. Would you rather eat no candy at Halloween or no turkey at Thanksgiving?
Either one. I don't like turkey, and if I could keep away from all the candy, I would probably be better. I'll tell you which one's
How
more.
about you not be so health conscious right now? Answer
I'm
the damn
not.
question.
I'm not. It's not being health conscious. I would rather have no turkey at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I don't like a dry ass turkey. I
Okay.
don't like turkey.
Was that hard?
Yeah, it was more hard than what you think. It's more hard than what you think.
Well, get your Reese's and give them to me.
Yeah.
Okay. How about that?
You can't have my Reese's, but you can have the candy corn. You know, you
What?
can have all the candy
What?
corn.
You're hoarding the elephant ears over there?
Yeah, I mean
I can have the candy corn.
the Mallow
Okay.
cups, they're mine. Mallow
What?
cups.
Oh, those are awful too. Awful too. We'll skip a couple. Let's see. Hit me with the.
I don't know. I don't know why you can't get it.
Just-
I don't.
Ask me whatever you want to on that list. I
Yeah.
just think some of those stupid.
I don't know. I
Some of
don't
those
know what it is about
like, some of those
since it's you started the segment. I don't know why you don't understand it.
Some of those questions are stupid. I just hope
Oh,
you have enough
okay.
common sense to skip the ones that are dull.
Yeah,
Prayers.
like the next one.
Yeah,
like the very next
That's
one.
what I was debating.
Yeah. Here you go.
Okay.
Would you rather lose the ability to lie or believe everything that you're told?
Oh man.
Either you can no longer tell a lie, or you never know when somebody else is lying to you. You just believe whatever they're saying.
I just rather believe.
You just rather believe it.
Yeah,
It's a lot less pressure, right?
I think so. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know. But it gets tiresome lying. No, you
Right.
got-
Yeah, but sometimes you have to, right? Sometimes you got to have a little white lie in you.
yeah. Waylon told me a white lie this week, and I about busted him in the head. I saw the boy lying straight to my face. And I
Yeah.
went, Waylon, I know you're lying.
Yeah.
He goes, well, if that's what you want to believe, I was like, no,
No, it's not what I want to believe.
it ain't.
It's the truth. I don't know.
I'll tell you about it in a minute.
Yeah.
Flat out, bold-faced lie to me.
But if you just full out believe everything that everybody tells you,
Yeah, it's a sad
oof,
life
that's
too.
a
ain't
sad life right there, buddy.
It wouldn't
People
be.
saying the Earth's flat. Hell, I guess it is. That's what he said.
I believe everybody.
Yeah,
Call
I
me
get it, man.
naive.
I get it, man. This ball ain't rolling off this table.
No, you didn't see me running out the back door of your house.
No, it wasn't me. Okay.
With my pants around my ankles. No. Would you rather eat shit that tasted like chocolate or eat chocolate that tasted like shit?
I mean, one of them actually tastes like chocolate, right?
Yeah.
So, if you're gonna have to eat one of them, why not let it taste good
Yeah.
at the very least, right? So, whenever somebody says you got shit breath, you go, "Oh, it smells like chocolate," you know. So, I don't know. I guess I'd eat a big chocolate turd. I guess.
They used to have that game. It was called. It was a jelly bean game, and if you eat the wrong one, like you'd have some that you'd pick up, and it'd be like
Oh yeah.
Then the other one they had like molded cheese, stinky feet.
Uh-huh.
My sister like straight up puked one time. We were eating it, and she got like the molded cheese one or whatever. It was bad.
That I want to show my nerdiness. That came from Harry Potter.
What did?
That jelly bean game.
It did.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bought it Sam Goody for Waylon one day. I was like,
Yeah.
he's like, you want to? Oh,
Dumbledore said, "How unfortunate, a boogie." So he picked up a jelly bean. Tastes like a booger.
yeah. He don't watch pro wrestling, folks.
Would you rather look 10 years older from the neck up or the neck down? Now, I say this, and you've used the Face app recently,
Yeah.
so we know what time's doing to us
Well,
in the face.
I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of fit people in this world that are old.
Right.
There's not too
But are
many
you
old
gonna be
people
there?
that look young.
That's right.
You know, you got some people that are beating father time.
Yeah.
You can control the neck down if you put in the work.
Right.
You know, like genetics and.
But let's look at our
father-
past and think about we're not there now. What's to make you think that in 10 years from now you'd be able to get it under control?
Yeah, but this is.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Face is out of your control.
Yeah.
I can sleep with
Cucumber
cucumbers
mask.
on my eyes and everything else and basking.
I don't know why we're like on top of each other's statements tonight.
Yeah,
It's weird.
I like it.
It's real weird.
So yeah, I'm going to try to at least work this fat off my body.
So you're
before
going to go 10 years older, neck down.
Wait. I read the it said 10 years. I thought it said younger.
No, 10 years older,
Because I'm
neck up, or 10 years older, neck down. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah. But I still looked like the guy that face app that I used.
Yeah.
I looked like I've been hanging behind the fence at the Bean Patch for 30 years, shirtless, drinking Bush beer,
Yeah.
smoking Winston's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not good.
I mean, it wasn't great.
No,
Mm-mm.
don't see me getting a lot of.
Mm-mm.
You know, if Lindsay leaves me tomorrow and I'm going to appear at Patty's in 30 years trying to get it on Saturday night,
You know what?
gonna be awful hard pressed. I think.
You know what Kara said? I said, look at this. This is what I'm my age like. She goes, That's the first time I seen her go, maybe I didn't make the right choice.
You look like a man that had been smoking Marlboro Reds
the
since you
whole
were
time.
7.
The whole time. How long? The whole time, buddy. The whole time.
Like, how'd you end up looking like that? Smoked cigarettes in a tanning bed my whole life.
I used to chain smoke while in the tanning bed.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, the whole time I was in there just, hotboxing them.
So what it looked like,
Yeah.
you know, somebody said,
I don't know where all the skin over my eyes came from, but they were just heading south, buddy. They were just
Lindsay Birdwell said
old woman tits right over the eyes.
Lindsay Birdwell said you look like Dale Earnhardt.
Maybe I did.
Would you rather experience the beginning of planet Earth or the end of planet Earth?
Well, the beginning. I don't really want to be around when this thing goes to shit. I'd rather see how it come about. That would explain so much, and I would have like some points to some of my arguments if I went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People would be calling you a
Yeah.
Looney Tune.
Yeah, they wouldn't say you're a Looney Tune. The next one's just too on the nose. I want to read it, but this is not the one that I want to answer. I want you to answer. I just want to read it. Would you rather have 3 kids and no money or no kids and $3 million?
I'll tell you in
Yeah.
2 months.
Yeah.
A month.
That's not the one I want you to answer.
Okay.
Would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the most intelligent? Which chair do you want to sit in?
I'll ask you then answer it myself.
That's
Yeah.
funny.
Your chair's already full. So, and then, god dang, Ring says you're taking my other job. So I better learn how to produce this shit for too long. I ain't gonna be the smartest or the funniest in the goddamn 2 months. Goodness gracious. I didn't look at any of these before I came. I just screenshotted them. Okay, would you rather have a Lamborghini in your garage or a bookcase with 9,000 books of infinite knowledge?
Oh,
You've
Lamborghini.
You've already got 4,500 books over here.
I've got plenty of books. I just need the car.
Okay.
No, go ahead. I'd asked you to. Go ahead.
You know you did. Go
Oh
ahead.
yeah. That's
I
right.
didn't answer the kid one.
Yeah.
You wouldn't let me.
Oh yeah.
The answer would be 0 kids with $3 million. So. No. Are my kids listening?
Here you go. Would you rather reverse one decision you make every day or be able to stop time for 10 seconds every day?
I'm reversing.
Yeah.
Every day since 1998.
Yeah. Can we do this backwards? Can we go back a little?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So bad I'd want to. People, I'm telling you, I've said this 150 times on the show. When you meet the person that says, I wouldn't change a thing, you're a liar.
Yeah.
Or I wish I could.
Yeah. If you meet the person that wouldn't change a thing, then they've put in some time to go, you know what? I accept it. I accept the outcome.
Yeah.
I accept where I'm at, and I'm going to be happy about it.
Yeah. Because they're like, I mean,
Yeah.
man, I want their ability.
And I applaud you for it. I applaud you for it.
They have not lost their ability to lie.
They have not. They believe everything everybody tells them. You're good enough. You're smart enough, and doggone it, people like you.
Would you rather win $50,000 or let your best friend win $500,000?
Oh, I'd rather let my best friend win $500,000.
Only with a caveat to say, like, hey, yo, this we
Holler at me for a minute.
I just worked this up for you.
Yeah.
I'm actually the only reason you're winning $500,000.
Pitch me 100.
Yeah. Well, actually, the question just says 50.
Yeah,
No.
I get it.
Yeah,
but the reason that you get 500 is so that you can get 400 and I can get 100.
That's right.
Yeah, it's not.
Still a win-win.
It's still a win-win. You're still getting $400,000. Would you rather continue with your life or restart it? That's kind of the same one we did a while ago.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, shit. You can already do one of those.
Sound it out.
None of them are any good.
Okay, flip the next page.
I
then.
did.
Okay. You know how the phone works, I guess.
Yeah. There's a dick pic on it.
It's not continued. That's it.
That's all of it. Would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or your funeral?
Oh man, it's it's not an ego. It's not an ego hit if
Nobody shows up to your funeral.
You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know if anybody knows. Everybody's always saying you're looking down at them, but we don't know how that exists.
Yeah.
I had some friends not show up my you know how I avoided not having anybody show up my wedding? Put every one of you son of bitches in my wedding.
Yeah.
I had 45 people at my wedding.
Yeah. And I'll just tell you, if you hadn't, I wouldn't have been there. It's just
But I think it really shows a lot, though. If people shows up to your wedding, they're like, yeah, but you see more people at a funeral.
Yeah.
Because, when are you going to see them again? So you better go to that funeral. Being honest.
Cat owed me $10.
Hey man, look, I know it's a bad time.
Can I get that ring off that finger? He ain't gonna be needing it.
I mean, realistically,
it's probably worth the $10 he owes me.
Would you rather speak your mind or never speak again?
Well, I know I'd rather speak my mind because that's why Rinks thinks I'm getting better at this podcast thing.
Who wants to never speak again?
Yeah. I don't have much to say, but I mean, sometimes I do.
Would you rather get away with lying every time or always know that someone is lying?
Oh, I'd rather always know that someone's lying. That way I can call them out on it.
I hate,
because I'm not necessarily that I care that people lie, because I don't. I just want to go. I just like that awkward situation where I go, hey.
Come on now.
You're fibbing. Like I'd love to be sitting at lunch or dinner with like just sitting there with Kara. At some points in time, you've been married a long time, you go out to eat, you're just sitting there and you really don't have anything to talk about. I would love to be able to be listening to the conversation at the table beside of me and him going, no, baby, no, I was at the car wash. Going, just go lean over, go.
He was at Cam's house.
He, Tammy, is it Tammy? Well, I think Tammy was her name. I believe is what it was. He was with Tammy, and then go. Here's our entertainment for the evening, Kara.
We have nothing to talk. Get off Facebook.
Yeah, get off Facebook and watch. Tammy. Tammy was her name, I believe. Oh God. You didn't look at anything?
I just screenshot them.
Oh, God.
I didn't have time. I just typed in would you rather questions and screenshot them.
I don't know if I want to read that next one.
Will I be ashamed to answer it?
It's just, would you rather eat your dead friend or kill your dog and eat it when you're marooned on a lonely island?
I was hugged as a kid. I'm not answering.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I'm not deep enough to even make fun about that. It's a little much.
Yeah, some of these are.
It's a little much.
Yeah.
Does it come with A1 or not?
I mean,
Jeffrey Dahmer style? I don't know.
Would you rather give up your love life or your work life? I've already flipped the page too.
Well, there's one of those I love a lot more than the other. You're married. Like Mike Vrabel, the Titans head coach, was just on the Bustin' with the Boys podcast, and they're like, "Would you cut your penis off to win a Super Bowl?" And he's like, "I've been married 20 years. Of course I would." Taylor Lewan's like, "Yeah, but you've got 3." He's like, "As a player, not everyone's a coach." He's like, "You get married 20 years, and you'll understand what I'm talking about."
Right.
If my buddy gives me $100,000, it's not gonna last long, but I could find something else that I'm passionate about and keep my love life.
Yeah,
I would think. I'm not quitting this train till I got to.
He's got to derail its damn self. I ain't giving nothing up.
That's right. Jeez, I got a problem, you know.
Yeah, I know.
Would you rather,
I know you.
Would you rather be a millionaire by winning the lottery or by working 100 hours in a week?
By winning the lottery, for damn sure.
Well, you know, I got this by the hard sweat off my brow.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. If you work real hard for it, you know, easy come, easy go. But gosh damn, I mean,
yeah.
I'm gonna have a hell of a lot of fun blowing it. And then when I go back to work with all those other poor pitiful sons of bitches, I'm gonna say, you ought to seen the fun I had with that $1 million.
That's right, man. Yeah. Who the hell would answer that 100 hours a week?
I've worked 100 hours a week, and you know what? It sucks.
I don't like working 100 hours a week in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Mm-mm. No.
I get that there's something to be said about a man that works real hard and makes a lot of money.
I get
it. Still gonna have $1 million.
Yeah. No, I'll work real hard at spending it.
Yeah. I'll work one way or another.
Would you rather eat only pizza for 1 year or eat no pizza? No, you don't even like pizza, probably.
No pizza for any time.
Which one would you rather give up, coffee or water? You bland bastard.
Probably water. I'd drink shit out of that coffee.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd be opposite on that.
Really?
Do you know how to go into a...
You drink, but your coffee's not really coffee when you drink coffee. You drink coffee with milk and sugar and everything else.
I'm not a cowboy, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I go straight up Folgers Crystals right in my cup, buddy.
Badass.
I just get hot water and just dump a spoonful of coffee in it.
Mm-mm.
Sometimes I don't even use the water.
Do you know how to go into a Starbucks and order?
No, I've never been in a Starbucks, I don't believe. I may have been through a drive-thru. Isn't there one in Cookeville?
Yeah.
Is there a Starbucks in Cookeville?
Mm-hmm.
I've been through that drive-thru. I said I want to get a large coffee. Just large.
Is that on the menu?
No, it wasn't. They said a venti something dark roast. I was like, man, I'd like to have a large black coffee. If that's something that y'all have, I'd like to have one of those. Whatever y'all call that, I'd like to have that.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
it was the hottest coffee I've ever had in my damn life, too.
Did you go full Farva on them from Super Troopers?
GD liter of cola.
What do you mean you don't have a
liter of cola?
I want a GD liter of cola. Well, you mother.
Does this look like spit to you?
Fucking. That's such a good movie.
Oh, God, it's real good. The second one sucks so bad.
I hadn't watched it.
I mean, a flaming pile of turds. It was awful.
Don't they usually, though?
Yeah.
Anchorman 2.
Oh, yeah.
Not good. Was
Not
it?
good.
I don't think it was it? Did I miss something? I don't think it was good.
No, it wasn't great. Boy, Super Troopers 2, I just had so much expectation. You know, that first one was just so good.
It was. It was so good.
Mm-hmm. Boy, that second one was awful.
Sir, do you know how fast you were going? What did he say? I remember what he said.
What is that?
So that whole segment would have been so much better if I actually knew what the next line was. But it was like he was going like 8 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Remember? High.
Yeah.
You stoned.
I'm freaking out, man. You are freaking out,
man.
The snozzberries taste like snozzberries.
Such a good. But that's not. That's not just us being 18 watching that. That holds the kind of up.
Yeah,
it holds up a little bit.
Yeah, when he flies past him, throws on the brakes, and then slams it in reverse and backs up behind him, and passes him on the other side. And he walks up to the car, and they turn around and jump back in the car and fly off. Oh, it's funny.
What movies don't hold up to you now?
A
lot of movies.
A lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Battlestar Galactica did not hold up.
What
Never
about
just-
80s movies that are so out of
I hated 80s movies with a passion. But you know what does hold up? It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
holds up? Young Guns,
Yeah, it holds up.
pretty decent.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. That was early 90s, though, wasn't it? Or was it 89? 88, 89?
Nobody's going to know the difference. So
No.
I said Google it. Now they're going to Google it.
Yeah.
That was 80. Probably both. You're probably right. One of them was probably the 80s, one of them was the 90s.
Yeah.
Second was probably the 90s.
Yeah.
I tell you, kickboxer,
You know what?
blood sport.
That's still the shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
Van Damme movies, all of them hold up.
Well,
all of
some
the
get-
originals.
Yeah.
You get past Time Cop, or realistically, you get 2 Time Cop. I mean,
I think
might
kickboxer.
ought to turn around and go back.
I think kickboxer and blood sport's enough. I think
Yeah.
you can stop there probably.
Yeah, probably. Oh. Lionheart. That may not be the name of it. Yeah. A lot of the Jean-Claude Van Damme movies. Really good. Oh, it's 10 after 9, buddy.
That was our wrap up call.
That was our wrap-up text right there.
Do you think she just heard me say the F word
I don't know.
loud?
I don't know. Anyway,
That was a good one.
that was a good one,
So
folks.
good to see your face. Do you want these bag of chips?
Yes.
Not the barbecue ones.
Yeah, I'm having the barbecue ones. It's the only ones I want. We'll arm wrestle for them after it's over.
I'd like to thank Jeremy Mackey.
Thanks,
our
Mackie.
closing shot for absolutely not making any effort to come down here to podcast with me tonight.
He's probably mad at me. I never did call him back.
He's not thought anything else about that. I'm sure that he actually is always on us about coming down to do a podcast with us.
And
So today,
always,
as well.
if he wants to come and me just turn the podcast on and let him talk, that's what we'll do. Anytime Mackie wants to show up here, come on.
So I thought, I just know he's going to be around.
Yeah.
He's going to be around somewhere tonight because it's Thursday. Well, we're doing a podcast. I'm like, well, we couldn't get together. We're making a special podcast, Thursday edition. And so I texted him. I was like, hey, you got plans tonight? And he goes, what's up? And I said, podcast, question mark. He goes, And I said, so? He's like, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I'm just feeling like a fun night tonight, kid. And he said, we're not all off tomorrow. I said, let's not pretend like you're not going to be hammering at Woolly Bullies.
I mean, he wasn't going to be completely sober tomorrow all day anyway.
I mean, let's be honest about this.
I love you, Mackie, and we're always open to you, but you don't have to lie to us to be our
God
friends.
forbid you miss maybe karaoke and dinosaur for the 3,512th time at Woolly Bullies on a Thursday night. God, I know I sound like Carlos right now, but look here. Woolly Bullies is going to be open tomorrow. It's going to be open Saturday, Monday. I'm not sure about Sunday anymore. I'm sure you'll correct me. Darts didn't go anywhere. Karaoke's not going anywhere. I mean, hey, neither are we.
Yeah, we're not either. We're literally open whenever you're ready. So
I'm just saying, buddy, you're one of my best friends, and I don't like not feeling loved when it's only convenient for you. I mean, his wife's got to go to
he's already got one friend that does that.
What's that?
Makes you only calls you when he needs you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm looking at it. Yeah. I'm sorry. I would have went smoother with that if I knew you was actually what you're talking about. I thought you meant Mackie. Mackie already had a friend.
No, I meant you.
Yeah. I'm just
You
saying,
were talking
Mackie,
to Mackie.
next time you want to come, you're not invited.
No,
Go to
you
Woolly
are.
Bullies.
You are invited.
I'm just
Anytime.
saying, we would have been done like it's 9 o'clock. We'd have been done already.
Yeah.
And you could have been headed back to Cookville. You could have still got both of them in.
Yeah. You're still invited anytime.
Only time he goes is when his girlfriend goes to Rhode Island or whatever state she went to last year, like some undesirable state that nobody'd ever want to go to. Like
It's so far away.
like if my job sent me to Montpelier,
That's just like in Illinois, right?
Montpelier. What is that? Where is that at? Montpelier, isn't that Vermont?
Is it?
I don't know.
I
I was pretty good with my state capitals, and so
It really doesn't matter.
it's an irrelevant city,
Yeah.
and that's where she was at last time when Mackie graced us with his presence.
Where is Montpelier at? It's in France.
It's not the one I was talking about. Montpelier. Is it? Is there another Pelier or something? I think it's in what state did I just say?
You said Rhode Island.
I know, but it's not Rhode Island. It's Vermont. That's what I think.
Anyway, what was you saying?
I'm just saying it's the only time he came.
Yeah.
Basically, he didn't have nothing better to do. Marie was out of town, so like Mackie come hung with the boys.
Well, anytime. Come on, anytime.
Yeah, and that's what I was trying to get to do tonight, but apparently Woolly Bullies trumps us. The same song and dance. Everybody's sitting at the same table, talking about the same shit to talk about Tuesday night.
There is a Montpelier up there.
In where?
In Vermont.
It's because I'm good at geography.
Yeah. It has one L in it, where the one in France has two L's. Anyway, folks, we're done.
Hope you're having the time of your life at Woolly Bullies, smoking cigarettes, taking Jager bombs, somebody else's tab.
Love you, Mackie.
I do.
Run up somebody else's tab.
I do love you. I'm just really upset at you.
Get somebody else to buy you a drink for me. Anything else, DK?
No, I'm done with him.
Love you, people. Have a good night. Thanks for listening.